What's up, guys? This is technically working, or am I technically working? Who knows? What's up, guys? I'm technically working, and we're going to give you a project log update today on April Fool's Day 2022. So, here I am living the glorious life of the person who owns many NFTs. Many NFTs, that's right. Non-functioning transportation, that's what I'm into. We're rocking first, my Hummer H3 doesn't run. Here's why. Let's get the hood open there. So turns out this thing needed spark plugs, but that's not good enough. No, we have to remove the entire cylinder head. Turns out the spark plug wells were leaking, so I decided I was going to do the valve cover. Sure, why not? Process of taking that out. Looks like, well, the O2 sensor, the oxygen sensor, was basically just taped in. So yeah, I had to replace that. Broke it off in the manifold. Nice. Ended up replacing the manifold. Took the manifold off. Had studs broken off in the head. Check out the picture on that one. So, as you do, you remove the cylinder head and you take it into a machine shop. This started with spark plugs. So that's my first non-functional transportation. The next one I'm going to show you, not necessarily in chronological order, amongst the car parts strewn about the garage here, is a 400 small block. This is going in a 1980 Chevy pickup. I'm going to show you here in a second. But this has been freshed up by a Cope machine in Tacoma. I'm going to rep them nice. It's just a mild build. Got a nice crankshaft in it. Got a decent Edelbrock intake and what else? Oh man, just a bunch of parts. I'll end up throwing up a parts list for that when I end up getting to the build. But what I picked up today was this transmission from ABC Transmissions in Tacoma. Just got a nice rebuild on this. It's a 700R4. It's replacing the Turbo 350 that's sitting over there. I don't know if you can kind of make it out. It's right over there. Thinking about what it's done, it committed the sin of not having overdrive, which it's the thing we need, especially in these gas price days. So another non-functional piece of transportation is this Mercedes. That's my dad's. That's right, I live with my parents. Okay, so this one is waylaid by a fuel system. So that's super fun. Let's take a walk around the property. All right, we'll pick you guys up here in a second. Up next on my tour of non-functional transportation is my 1980 Chevy. All right, there she is. Can we turn the video around here? So this here is my 1980 Chevrolet pickup truck I've had since high school. One of the things actually I find kind of neat on this is the guy that I sold it to had a real good idea. He put these nice little mirrors on it that are, I don't know what they're off of, but they're pretty neat. On one side, he got that chrome one, but on the other side, you can peek around here. It's a Camaro bullet style mirror, which is pretty neat. I had an 89 pickup, actually, that I got that transmission out of, that I got these factory aluminum rims. So, they got GMC center caps, but I do have some Chevrolet ones. That's what's going on here. Right now, it's just got the factory, dog dish hubcaps, which weirdly enough are starting to get worth a lot. But that's kind of what we're working with here. Look forward to seeing more about this project. I got one more to show you. Yep, making our way across the property again. We got, some of these vehicles have names, some of them don't. But this one here is called the Cowboy. So called because it had a Dallas Cowboys keychain on it. Let's get a better look at this one. This here's a 1989 Chevrolet 2500. It's got the, I don't know if you'd call it venerable, but certainly ubiquitous Chevy 350 throttle body injected. Okay. I'm not sure where the air cleaner is. I think it's in the cab. She's got a little bit of rust to her, not a whole bunch. But this is actually a real nice, I don't know if you'd call it a barn find, more of a yard find. It's got 130,000 original miles on it. I think 135. Bought it from a nice old lady out in Long Beach. Or was it Ocean Shores? I'm not sure. But I really just want to drive this one. But I think that it being the age that it is, I think it'd be a nice little truck to turn into, I don't know, if a resto mod or just turn into a nice working truck. But the reason I really wanted this one, because of the 3 pedals. That's right. We've got a transmission here that's goes 1 L2, L123R. That's right, it's a Saginaw Muncie 435. And again, there's those 132, original miles, 132,000. Okay, it's actually a really clean truck. I mean, it's a dirty, physically truck, but this should be a nice one. Look forward to seeing this one get cleaned up on the channel. Of course, there's the air cleaner and some more other garbage. There's some seats to my Mini Cooper. I guess that's the last one I'm going to show you. So let's walk around and check that out. Last vehicle on the tour is my 2003 Mini Cooper S. This one has a little bit of a story, as I drove it for a couple of years, but inevitably blew up the engine. So this thing has a supercharger, and the way that they changed the engine design for it to make a supercharger work is they drove the supercharger. No, I said that wrong. One of the ways they changed the engine design to get this engine to have a supercharger was they moved the way that the water pump was driven. On these vehicles, it's driven off of the supercharger. So when the gears in the back of the supercharger try to start to go, it stops driving the water pump. Well, I was driving it and it was making an awful noise for quite a while until I parked it. And then, because when you have a vehicle that doesn't run, well, you don't want to drive and runs, you start it up every once in a while. One day, I started it and, the coolant system popped and I didn't notice it for about 20 minutes. And the car ran with no coolant for about 20 minutes or so. And that just killed the engine. So I have a new engine to put in this. It's just waiting to get done. It's getting dirtier and dirtier, but we'll get around to it. It's one of the projects I'd like to take on the channel. So that's Technically Working's NFT update 2022. Look forward to more content. I don't know, or don't. This could be just a one-off video that I do and then don't do another one until 2025. Hello, I'm Technically Working, and you're tuning into, I don't know, tuning? You're watching something. You're watching something very important. Very important. I don't know, maybe this will be groundbreaking content. Maybe it'll be air-breaking content. Yeah, I can break wind on air, that's for sure. But all right, what you're going to get on my channel is a mixture of automotive and technical things. Technical things? What does he mean by that? Computer stuff. I like thrifting, I like computers, I like cars. Anything that can mix the two, I'm right on board with that. So we're going to get through a couple of builds. Hopefully a couple computer builds, hopefully a couple of car builds. And I hope you can stay along for the ride. Watch me waste my money. Wasting money. That's something I'm really good at. So you think Tyler Hoover can waste money on a car. He usually gets something out of it. I don't. I've got stacks of parts for cars I don't even own anymore. I've got stacks of parts that I bought the parts for and never actually finished the work. So that's super fun. So stick with me on my automotive journey. Let's have some fun.